is SportsCenter.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to ESPN. My name is Jackie.
Jackie, this is the TSN Sports Center. Hello and welcome to the TSN Sports Center. My name is Sandy.
Okay, I see. Okay, anyhow, today we will talk about our favorite sports. Okay, Sandy, tell us your favorite sport.
Oh, Jackie, what's your favorite contact sport?
Well, let me think. I'll give you some hints, okay? I want you to guess.
Okay.
It is far more contact than football.
Hockey?
No, far more contact than that.
Basketball?
No, I'm sorry, no. It is golf. Golf, yeah, that's my favorite sport.
Jackie,
Great
sorry, but
times
the
with
last
grandpa.
time I checked, golf is definitely not a contact sport.
Excuse me? You've never played golf with my grandpappy? Whenever I missed the ball, he would swing one right behind my head.
Okay, Jackie,
my
Jackie.
dentures almost came out, okay?
Jackie, no need to share your personal issues. This is not Dr. Phil. This is the Sports Center.
Excuse me, this is the television. Last time I checked, when I signed up for this position, they said I could do this, okay? They said speak on the television, and that's what I'm doing, okay?
Anyways, back to the Sports Center with today's top 6 recent sports stories. With number 6 being, Sim Buller got cut from the Sacramento Kings. Now, isn't that something, Jackie?
Yeah, but that's not a contact sport.
And the Montreal Canadiens surprisingly had a huge loss to the Toronto Maple Leafs, 5-2. Do you have any comments on that, Jackie?
Who cares about them hoo-haws losing against the hooligans, okay? Me and my grandpappy had the same score when we had an apple eating pie contest, okay? And I ate 5 pies, he ate 2 pies, and it was game over, okay? That's a way better story than your story right now, okay?
Jackie, why are you even here?
Sandy, please get back to the news reporting, okay?
Anyways, the Los Angeles Lakers star player Kobe Bryant will return this season. He has definitely made a comeback in the preseason, averaging 26 points per game.
Kobe Bryant isn't a good player, okay? If I know a good player, that is my papa. His name is Michael Jordan. He was number 55 on the Raptors. He only got 1 basket in all season long. And my grandpappy was cheering so loud, his dentures almost came out. Mama was scooping it up off the ground. It's a true story.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Michael Jordan is not your father. Firstly, he played on the Chicago Bulls. He's number 23. He's African American. You guys are definitely not related.
No, Sandy. I'm sorry. It's not how it is. You don't know how like I do, but.
Okay, anyways, in football, the Laurier Golden Hawks lost to the University of Waterloo Lauriers 5-2.
Hang on, Sandy. You call that a contact sport? I had more contact when I was stepping in the kitchen. My mom would swing open the fridge door and I'd hit it. That would be a full contact sport, Sandy.
Jackie, can you please focus?
Okay, dang flat, Sandy. Never let me tell my stories.
Lastly, before our top sports story of the week, the Toronto Raptors, who haven't been so great in the past couple of seasons, won against the Cleveland Cavaliers in the preseason. The score was 112-86. Now that's a big difference.
Dang Fluffy, can those basketball players even shoot and score? My mama used to make her a delicious apple pie. She'd be cutting up her apples, and she'd be standing there, and she'd be snipping, and she'd be throwing it, getting it in every
Jackie,
single
that
time.
is not basketball.
Snap,
Can you
snap.
please?
She would shoot it and get it in.
Can you
okay?
please sit down?
That's real basketball. Thank you, Sam.
Anyways, the number 1 sports story of the week is a rather interesting one. 15-year-old basketball prodigy from Toronto, Ontario has been diagnosed with a snapping hip syndrome. We will get back to you on this story after these commercials.
Chris Paul, what are you doing here?
Since all these kids are rocking this fresh new Jordan gear from Kids Foot Locker, they look like future pros.
Uh-huh.
So I'm getting selfies with each of them so I can say I knew them before they were famous.
How about taking a selfie with me?
Nah, we good. Right, kids?
Right. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
the iliofemoral joint, called the snapping hip, also referred to as dancer's hip. Most people who suffer from the snapping hip only experience the snapping sound or sensation when walking, running, and during other activities. Generally, it's athletes or dancers who suffer from this condition. The snapping hip is caused by the movement of a muscle or tendon over the bony structure of the hip. The most common area this condition is seen is the band of connective tissue called the iliotibial band that passes over the greater trochanter. What happens with the snapping hip is the iliotibial band moves in front of the greater trochanter when the person is standing up straight, and it moves behind when the person is standing or is sitting. And that's what causes the snapping sound or sensation. Another area the snapping hip can occur is the iliopsis tendon that connects the inner part of the os coxae to the upper part of the femur. What happens when the iliopsis tendon is subluxed, which causes the snapping. Another place that this condition can occur is on the actual ball and socket joint of the iliofemoral joint. The rectus femoris tendon moves back and forth across the head of the femur when the hip is bent and straight. A less common form of the snapping hip is when there's a cartilage tear or bits of broken cartilage or bone in the joint. It can cause snapping, or a large piece of cartilage could cause the hip to lock up, which can cause pain and disability. The snapping hip syndrome is often caused from sports or activities that require a lot of flexion and extension. Now I'd like to introduce to you Joey and his mother. Joey is an athlete in question who is suffering from the snapping hip syndrome and has agreed to give us a first-hand account of the struggles faced with this condition.
Come on, Joey, honey. Thank you, Dr. Black.
So, Joey, you were diagnosed with the snapping hip in your iliotibial band, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And so you've probably been advised to do like stretches such as like standing against a wall and just applying pressure, right?
Yeah, with my opposite hand from which hips is snapping. Yeah.
Poor Joey, we had to take him out of basketball. Unfortunately, he can't play any more sports like he used to. He used to play hockey. He was an avid swimmer as well, and things of that sort. We had to actually just have him play lighter sports like bocce ball and things of that sort. So we've been applying ice regularly as well, and so we're hoping for a fast recovery. And they said surgery might be necessary. So
at first, it was just an annoying sensation, but I'd say around 2 or 3 months ago when I was diagnosed, it became more and more painful, and that was really affecting me these months.
That's very unfortunate. So I'm gonna try to explain it a bit better with the example of the iliofemoral joint we have here. So the gray tendon here is the iliotibial band, and what Joey is experiencing when he's standing upright is this moves in front of the greater trochanter here, and when he is sitting, it will move back behind it right here. And that's what would cause the snapping when it moves back and forth over the skin.
thank you very much for having us, Dr. Blatz.
Thanks for coming, and I hope you have a full recovery.
Thank you.
Chris Smalls, what are you doing here?
Since all these kids are rocking Jordan gear from Foot Locker, might as well take a selfie with them before they're famous. You know, they all look like pros.
Wait, so that means you want a picture with me then?
Nah, man, we good. We good, right? We good.
Sandy, why don't you let me tell my stories, okay?
Jackie, this is the sports center.
This is ESPN, okay? Gosh. You never fill up my water. You pretend like you worked here longer than I have.
I've been here for 2 weeks.
Okay, what's next?
2
next
years?
You're gonna be eating my
I've been
granola
here
behind
for
the
2
stage,
years.
okay? My gosh darn granola, you're gonna be eating it in the bag, okay? My mama made it for me, not for you, okay, Sandy? You will not do this to me, okay?
You are so fake, Jackie. First you claim your father to be Michael Jordan.
Sandy, go home, okay? Educate yourself, okay? You don't know
You
who
need to
Michael
educate
Jordan is,
yourself.
okay?
You do not know who Michael Jordan is. I bet you can't even hold a basketball.
Excuse me? Back in high school, okay, I was the champione of, it was called
It's champion.
trash basket, okay? I was on the television for my trash basketball skills, okay? I would show you right now, but I don't want you to cry if you lose when I play you.
Jackie, what is your problem?
Okay. Thank you, everybody. You see all the fans and the honeys in the audience. That's for me, okay, Sandy? Go home, educate
You know what?